So much. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Mikey Manker!
Let's give Kenny Whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my album. I'm working for half fucking price tonight. This is bullshit. $4 to see me. Let's give for Jake because Jake, where's your beer that you want me to get? Where was it?
It's behind you.
Where behind me? Oh, right there. There it is. Thank you. Jake because ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Great. Love it. Thanks for coming out. I'm in such a good mood. This bitch got health insurance. You have excited health insurance. You don't have health insurance. Of course not. Of course you don't have health insurance. I got health insurance. I went online, clicked buttons, got it. I don't know when I got it, but I got it. I went to the doctor a couple days ago. I went to the doctor and I was sitting there, and before, just for my annual checkup, and before like the doctor talks to you, you gotta talk to his like nurse or whatever. So I'm in the office, and his nurse comes in, and she's like asking me all these questions. She's like, all right, so do you take any medication? I go, no. She goes, all right, do you have any weird aches and pains? I go, no. She goes, all right, here's a question for you. Do you smoke or do you drink? And I was like, I don't smoke. I do drink though. She goes, all right, do you drink socially or every day? I was like, both. I both of those. I pretty much drink every day if there's people around. I don't know, does that count? And she goes, here's a question. Let's talk more about this. She goes, do you ever drink alone? I was like, oh, all the time, it's fantastic. And she got kind of concerned. I'm like, but no, I do drink alone, but I'm not sad about it. I'm not like in my room, like the lights off, like drinking whiskey, like reading old love letters. I'm usually on the couch, I'm like watching TV, music. She goes, so do you drink alone? I go, right, alone, but right, roommate should be home soon. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry about this. I got this. And then she goes, have you ever felt like you need a drink in the morning just to start your day? And I was like, no, that's a great idea. Thank you for telling me that one. I'll do that. That work? I like you. I was, speaking of drinking, I was in St. Louis this past weekend visiting my dad. And I had like a rental car, I was driving around, and I saw this billboard, and the billboard, it wasn't advertising, it was just like yelling at you, like something you didn't even do. And the billboard, what it was two pictures. One was like, it was a car crashed into a tree, both the exact same picture. And the one picture said buzz, and the other one said drunk, and then on here it said, buzz driving is drunk driving. And I was like, no it's not. No, it's not. I've done them both, and it couldn't be more fucking opposite. Like, when I was living in St. Louis, I would just drink, because you had to. There's no fucking cabs. There's like one cab that's you have to drink and drive. So I would, like, they're so different. Because who here has ever drank and drive? Buzz or drunk? It's fucking, you know, like, buzz driving is fun. Like, drunk driving is even fucking funner. That shit's awesome. Like, when I was drinking, like, if I was buzzed, I would always get home and pull into my driveway, park it out perfectly. One time I was so hammered driving, I drove to what I thought was my house and fell asleep in a gas station parking lot. Like, it's so different. Like, here's the deal. If you're drinking and driving and you're fucking hammered, you get into an accident, it's because you were drunk, right? If you're drinking and driving and you're buzzed and you get in an accident, you're just a bad driver. That's what you're fucking shitty at driving. Here's how I know they're very different too. Like, if you're hammered and you get pulled over by the cops, and the cop says, how much have you had to drink? You go, just a few. To get out of a DUI, you tell them you're buzzed. That's how you get out of it. That's how it works. So I'm single now. It's one of the few things I do well is being single. I love it. I had a girlfriend last year, and it fucking sucked because we would fight all the time. One time, like, she would yell at me about, like, she found porn on my computer one time, and she was like, she's like, this is, how often you watch this? And I was like, I don't know, like once a day, probably. And she goes, that's gross, you're an addict. You're a pornaholic. I'm like, I'm not a fucking pornaholic, alright? Don't use that. I like porn. I watch a lot of porn, but I've never watched so much porn that I missed work because of it. Like, I've been late, but I've never missed work. I can get one more in. I get it in the box fucking price side. You know what I'm talking about. And she would accuse me of shit more. She would like always yell at me. Like, we would be in bed together and we would like be done. And then she would like, I would try something new, and she's like, where'd you learn that? From porn? I'm like, I'd be like all offended, like, of course I fucking did. What are you taught? Like, I'm pretty sure in grade school sex ed, they don't teach you to spin an asshole. I got that from porn, alright?